welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready! 91!
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
A gain of 21 yards.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Minshew. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Jacksonville.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. His first carry of the game. And some nifty running right away as he'll get this up past the 30. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
The pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready! What did it do first? Rush in. 55.
Here's Minshew. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down. And 2 yards to go.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and get it with Geis. And he's got some space here. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown,
Darius Geis. His second touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
His kick is good.
And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
Titans, nothing. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
We own it. We own it. 44 to Mike. 44 to Mike. Check, check. Got one. Got one. 4 to Mike. Mike, 4.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Play action. It's Tannehill. Got him in. It's Brown. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Minshew. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
First down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
On first down, this is Geis. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Out of the gun, Geis. Tackled there by Monte Nicholson.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Minshew sets to throw. This one brought in by the 6'5" tight end Waring. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 25-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
A pass there, complete to Westbrook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And a Jaguar.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 10 more there and another first down.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Darius Geis, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Lambo to add on the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Jaguars 14, Titans 7. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10.
Mike 56, Mike 56. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
56, Mike 56, right there, 56. Watch the pass, 56 to Mike, boys, 56, check 56. Get in the weight room,
Back to throw, Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
44 is the mark. 44 is mark. Check, check. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got. What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. Here we go. Check 37. Check 37. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Tannehill finding Davis for a Titan first down. First down carry for Henry. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
On the carry. The tackle made by Miles Jack.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Raymond. That's good for a Tennessee Titan. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
44, Mike, 44. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. 44 is the Mike. 44 is Mike. Check, check. Oh, damn, pump. You got tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Check 3. Check 3.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing. And they got it done.
Looking to throw again on second down. Tannehill. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Tannehill throwing again. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Close there. He caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times, and in this case, that's exactly what he did for the defenders.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That goes for a gain of 31.
3-yard line.
The Titans were number 1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's first and goal. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Short of the goal line.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
And goal.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked them back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Jim.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Steven Gostkowski on for the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
I'm here on the deck. Mike 56. Let's go, defense.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Check 43.
Tannehill. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On first down, Tannehill. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22.
Coming to you. He's crossing. He's checking crowd. Underfoot.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
12.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And this is no good. Close but no cigar, just wide right. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
At the 26-yard line.
Second and 9. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. To throw is Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And it's now 17-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. It's Geis on the counter, and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
21-yard line.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. Out of the gun is Minshew. He gets it in the hands of Geis. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
Jaguars.
Ready, ready. 18 game. Coaching still. Hey, Hayward.
Shotgun handoff down to Geis. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right. Decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Back to throw here. Able to complete this to Chenault. And he's taken down inside the 30. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
First down, Jacksonville.
Let's go now. 50, plant.
Minshew, 1st and 10. And his throw here's incomplete. Laviska Chenault, the rookie, his intended target. But it'll be 2nd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. DJ Chark, first-time Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
A 40-yard attempt.
The kick by Lambeau is good, and that will tie things at 17-all. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find one to get you to the end zone, get you 6?
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
And 11 at the 24-yard line.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Get the ball. Check safety, check safety. Check. Lucky. Kill. Hey, turn it out.
Now it's Tannehill. It's caught by Davis. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on first down. Henry. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
3 bucks. 44, Mike, 44. We're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
Check. 36. Kill. Check 9.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Completes it to Davis. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Check three. SOS.
On first down, it's Henry. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
2nd and 4.
47. Check, 47. Watch the screen. Hands. Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. 47's the mic. Hey, keep it up. Swiss. Alert 3.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He will find Davis. That's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
At the 4-yard line.
The
Titans were #1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's 1st and goal. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
You can't block me. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Check.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill, and the Titans are going to take the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And now the throw taken in by Chark. And all the way down to the 35. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, he's definitely a big target out there, listed as 6'4", and he used every one of those extra inches to go up and make that catch.
Now Minshew. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Kahale Waring there to make the grab. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That ties the game 24-24. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Mike Spopo. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. 44 is the Mike. 44 is the Mike. Watch the run, watch the run.
Tannehill on 1st down. This one caught by Davis. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They'll run on 1st down. Henry. And he'll
he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
4 yards remain for 2nd down. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From just shy of midfield, Tannehill. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Florida, C.J. Henderson. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
By the Jaguars.
So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
At the Titans' 43-yard line.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. It's Geis, and he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So on now is the kicker, Josh Lambo. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the 4th quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they'd missed that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock, so tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Blue gas, blue gas. Check 15, check 15.
Off play action, Tannehill. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. He's got Smith here. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Big stop, let's go. Sponge. No. Hey, look, 48. Look back to 48. Right there, let's go. Hey, watch the screen.
Now it's Tannehill. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
At the Jaguars' 29-yard line.
Second and 12. Now Tannehill. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
For Khalif Raymond, incomplete. Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Running from the gun with Henry. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. And with 4 seconds remaining, they will call the timeout. So just enough of a cushion there to bring on the field goal unit and try to send this one to the extra session. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. 4 seconds to go. This would send us to overtime. And his kick here is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. First throw in overtime for Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They go back to that well. He's had a great game. Defensively, they haven't been able to stop him. Same thing here in overtime.
And sometimes that goes to the play caller's ego, because a lot of times you have so many different plays you want to call. But when you spot a matchup that's working for you or a player that has the hot hand, keep giving it to him. That tells me you're mature as a play caller, and it's working for them in overtime.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it, because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses, because normally you shake it off. But in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
He's coming. We got double up.
Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. So that'll back them up 5. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we're going to fight the 48 right now. Let's go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Again, it's Henry. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 49-yard line.
2nd and 11.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Hey, watch it. Check 99. Check 99.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
On the carry.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Opening drive of overtime and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up.
Spopo's the mic. Mike Spopo. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Kill. 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 Kill.
Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. And that'll set them back 5. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
44. Mike, 44. 49. Check 49. Check 49. Kill. Watch twist. Check 37. Check 37.
Tannehill. The open man is Smith. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Not here. Hey, look, 48. Look.
On 1st down, Tannehill. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. DJ Hayden right there on the coverage. You know they're going to be looking his way in overtime. He's had a fantastic game, but unable to hook up there.
And how many times do we see this situation where they actually complete that pass and you wonder to yourself, how do you let him get open? How do you not know they're going to go to him? He's their big play guy. In this case, they defended it well and knocked it away.
2nd and 10, Tannehill once more. And he comes back with one complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2. Play action. It's Tannehill. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
The 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. first down. It's Henry, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Well, how about this? The very, very rare tie that we just witnessed. Hard to believe.
You don't see it very often. A bonus period of football, yet both teams go home a little bit unsatisfied.
So that's it. No double overtime until the playoffs rolled around, so that means this one ends in a tie.
Yeah, that's ultimately unsatisfying for both teams, the fan bases. Heck, for us.
True.
We came here to see a winner, right?
We did.
Winner and a loser. We didn't get it. We end up with a tie. Everyone walks away. A little bit cranky on this one.
Meh.
Yeah.
MEH, man.